Welcome to Spiedel's Federal Tax Minute. I'm your host, Catherine Zidane. This week we're covering some Circular 230 guidance specific to tax professionals using AI. For an in-depth discussion of using AI in your tax practice, including how to safely integrate the technology, how to protect client data, and the art of using prompts, attend Spiedel's 2026 Summer Tax Webinar. You can see a full list of topics covered and get registered at spiedel.com under webinars. In June 2026, the IRS Office of Professional Responsibility issued introductory guidelines on responsible AI use in federal tax practice. The guidance addresses 5 provisions of Circular 230 that are directly impacted by AI use, as well as privacy obligations under the Internal Revenue Code. Adoption of new technology does not waive a practitioner's existing ethical obligations. Each of the following provisions applies to AI-assisted work product as it applies to any other work product. Under Circular 230, Section 10.22, Due Diligence, practitioners are required to exercise due diligence in preparing documents and determining the correctness of representations made to the IRS and clients. All AI-generated content has to be thoroughly reviewed to verify the accuracy of facts, citations, and calculations. The OPR guidance notes that courts have already sanctioned practitioners for submitting filings containing citations that were fabricated by AI. Under Section 10.27, Fees, charging an unconscionable fee is prohibited. Because AI can significantly reduce research and drafting time, practitioners are required to ensure their billing reflects the actual labor performed. Cost savings derived from AI efficiencies should be passed on to clients, and practitioners should not bill for time that was not actually spent. Double billing for tasks performed by AI is expressly prohibited. Practitioners should consider alternative billing models such as value-based billing, project-based billing, or subscription or advisory retainers. Practitioners should revisit their engagement letters to address AI use, disclose it appropriately, and make sure their fee arrangements are consistent with Circular 230 guidance. Section 10.35, Competence, provides that competent practice requires the knowledge and skill necessary for the matter at hand. In the AI context, this means understanding the technology's operational mechanics, limitations, and risks, including hallucination, algorithmic bias, and the lack of transparency in AI reasoning. A practitioner who relies on AI without understanding how it works may be failing at this competence standard. Under Circular 230, Section 10.36, Procedures to ensure compliance, firm leadership is required to take reasonable steps to have procedures in place for AI use. This includes internal policies for secure data handling, monitoring AI accuracy, and vetting third-party providers. Firms need to document these procedures to demonstrate compliance. And last, under Section 10.37, Written Advice, tax advice is required to be based on reasonable factual and legal assumptions. Practitioners cannot blindly rely on AI projections or representations. If a system's logic is unclear, relying on the output may be deemed unreasonable. AI-generated advice that's delivered to a client without independent professional review does not meet this standard. The OPR guidance also addresses privacy and confidentiality obligations separately from Circular 230. Under IRC Sections 6713 and 7216, civil and criminal penalties apply to the unauthorized disclosure or use of tax return information. AI platforms pose a meaningful risk for data spillover or unauthorized disclosure if sensitive client information is uploaded to unsecure or public systems. Practitioners are expected to use only secure, enterprise-approved AI tools with robust confidentiality safeguards and to vet third-party providers before trusting them with client data. The IRS guidance also notes that virtually all professional tax firms already use some form of AI, whether they're aware of it or not, given how deeply AI has been embedded into major tax software platforms. Stay up to date with tax law changes with a subscription to Spiedel's Federal Tax Letter, a monthly newsletter, plus a searchable online archive of back issues that keeps you at the leading edge of the federal tax issues that impact your clients. You can get details and subscribe at spiedel.com under Publications. That's all for this week. Join us next time for another episode of Spiedel's Federal Tax Minute.